Hey guys, hey, this is your girl Vatney. How are you? How are you? I just doing a quick check-in, see how everybody's doing. Are we still getting rain or did it hold up? Um, People in Florida had a very hard time with that storm, Ian. I hope that you guys are safe. Those of you who join us from time to time from Florida. And I noticed it head to where? South Carolina? One of the Carolinas, and pushing its way up. I really hope that um, you, whoever is affected, that you're not in a really bad state, that you did not lose property or lives around you. I Unfortunately, these storms we have to cope with every year. It's just a thing, right? It's just a thing. And we in the Caribbean, we are quite accustomed to them. We have to brace ourselves every year for these storms, but we hope that people will go through them safely. So if you're joining me, let me know where you're joining from and if the storm affected you, or the rains from the storm affected you. Just let us know. So as a community, we can also, you know, lend you some encouragement, right? So what's been happening? Okay, there's a Facebook user from Maryland. Hey, Maryland, we're not seeing your name. You have to give StreamYard permission, but thank you so much for joining us. I think when the storm pushes its way up, it might affect you over there somewhat, maybe. All right. Yeah. So a few things. One, continue to encourage you guys to join the group, which Oh, this is Lolo. Okay. Hey, Lolo. How you doing? How is it going for you? Um, yeah. So I'll continue to encourage you to join the Facebook group, which is now New Market St. Elizabeth. Um, but we have some persons in there who are from New Market, and there are some people in there who are not from New Market. But we try to do our best to make sure that the persons who are in there are from the area or they're friends of people from the area so that we don't have spamming happening in the group or people coming inside there to scam or persons are using the group for their political gains, right? So we go through a process of asking questions and making sure that everybody um, they're displaying their profile picture, right? Which should be a picture of themselves. Because it's important that we know who the people are among us, and when you put something out inside a group, who it's reaching and what kind of information is being passed around in the group. So there are some questions and persons who have not answered the questions, their their um their request to join the group is rejected, um asking them to answer the questions. So once they answer the question and once they have a profile picture up, then they're allowed into the group. So it's that simple. We must be able to read your name, we must be able to see who you are, right? Before you're admitted in the group. And that's just fair for the people who are in the group so that we don't let people inside there to be messaging them and antagonizing them and spamming them. All right. So that's just a safety measure that so far some people, when they get rejected, they go back and they make the changes and they come back. All right, which is good. So the group is growing steadily and that's good. But you might have seen, those of you who are in the group or heard it mentioned the other day, that we lost Perry Walters, and we have had, it was an inquiry because we still weren't sure the way the information came to us. We had no real confirmation, but we got confirmation today that it is not true. Um, it is not true. Perry is pretty much still with us, and we are happy he is, and we hope that people were not bombarding him with "I thought you were dead" kind of thing. That's very inconvenient, and that's not great. That's not great. We apologize for any discomfort that anybody might have felt on hearing, or the what should I say, the mention that this might be true, because it was never confirmed that that is true, right? So yeah, so we are asking persons, when you send in information to this group, whether this one or the Newmarket St. Elizabeth, especially when it comes down to something serious, as saying someone die, please make sure that the information is correct, right, before you pass it on. Do not pass news along when you don't know that it is true or not, because that can cause problem and trouble, right? So that's where we are with that. um I posted something, was it yesterday? um Something with that was released from a young lady with the last name Beckford. And I don't know if any of you realize that that name Beckford, she's doing something in the performing arts. That name Beckford is the same Beckfords from Newmarket. That's one of Lloyd and Norma Beckford's grandchild, right? And it doesn't take anything off you to just share the post or say congratulations, right? She's from among the people of Newmarket. She lives in New York, right? Um, so that's an achievement for someone. She wasn't born there, obviously, but her mom is from there. Her mom was born there, and we want to congratulate her, right? So take a moment and look at the post and see what she's doing. She has a play that she has written, and it was released, right? And that's a great achievement. Say congratulations. You don't have to know her to say congratulations. It's not taking anything off you to say congratulations or to share the post, right? And I released another post this today. I was involved in an anthology, um, where we different authors contributed a chapter to a book, and the book is now out. And also, that was posted as well. So I'm going to ask you guys, even if you cannot purchase the book, just go ahead and share it so that you show some sign of support, so that others who see it can purchase, right? Remember, I always say support doesn't mean that you have to spend money. Support could mean that you share the information so other people can see it. The chapter in the book that I have written, it's a part of my story, capturing part of my childhood into adulthood. So um, that's most of that story is really set in Newmarket. So it would be interesting, I guess, for some people to get hold of that book to read it. Yeah, so I'm gonna just ask you guys just to share the story, the post, so that others can see it, and they probably will be interested. It is a book with over 20 authors sharing tough times that they have been through and how they overcame these tough times. So not only will you find my story interesting if you do, but there are lots of other stories in there that you will get inspiration from, and you will, you know, get motivation from, because that's the whole idea. People sharing their struggles and very tough times that they have been through, and come out on the other side with a good story, probably a good ending, but they were able to triumph in the face of all the difficulties that they had. That's what that entire book is about. So all the authors would have shared some kind of story about things that they have experienced and how they overcame these hurdles. So it is a motivational book, and you will find, if you buy it, not just my story, but the other stories in the book you will find interesting. All right. What is there to think? Oh, so we have someone from the community, this community here who comes on here, who had mentioned last time that she needed to start or to expand her little business at home to get some chickens. So she needed some hens that were laying so that they could have produce eggs so she could sell the eggs, right? And we have picked up on that story and decided to try to help her to make this little enterprise come through. So just um just yesterday, I think she sent me the information for how much money she will need to buy the chickens, the hens. I don't understand this hen business and laying and so on, because I thought you had to grow your chickens from baby stage up to that stage for them to have chickens. But she said you can actually get the hen, you can purchase the hens already, adults and ready to lay eggs. So that is what she wants to do. And she gave me a price. She gave me a price of $34,000, $42,000 actually, to get her project going. So um, we're gonna try to see how we can get this money together. I don't know what $42,000 is in US. Let me see. This app could tell me. Oh, let me see. I don't know. I have to go log in to get that. Anyway, $42,000 is probably 200 and something, I would imagine. So we're gonna try to see if we can raise this money to help this young lady. She's a very ambitious young lady and she's trying to do something for herself and her family. So, as a community, we're going to try to see how best we can help her to raise this money to get her going and her project. We have to stand in the gap for each other where we can. And I'm selecting her dream and her project to move forward with it at this time to get her little chicken egg business so that she can help herself and her family. All right, so that's kind of where we are here. Just remember, please go on the young lady's page, the young lady's post that I put out there with that article. Let me see. Let me get back to Facebook and tell you exactly what it says. Um, La Race. The article was about La Race, right? That's the name of the play by Blue Beckford Burrell. So, yeah, Blue Beckford. That Beckford is from Newmarket. Okay, that Beckford is from Carr. So recognize it and support, right? So just look out for that article. It's there. It's the post below the last post, and just share it, say congratulations. You don't have to know her to say congratulations. She's one of us, right? Her mom was born and raised partially in Newmarket. Um, yeah. And then above that would be the last post, which was posted on this page, which is the one that has the book that I co-authored, right? So thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for supporting, and I hope that I will be able to touch base with you guys again over the weekend or sometime. And we're going to definitely try to see in the coming week if we can raise this money for this young lady. I'm going to try to figure out exactly how much US it is and post it. And the persons who wish to donate to her cause, they can send it to someone. I'll find someone in Jamaica who will collect the money. Maybe ask Franklin Brown, Lolly, to do it so that you can send directly to Lolly and he collects them and give the money to the young lady. Also, go over to her home to check on the project to make sure that this is an authentic effort and, you know, guide the process along on the ground there in Newmarket because um, we have to make sure that when we go to the community and ask them for anything, that these are genuine causes, and so we have to do our due diligence. So I will get Franklin involved so that he can go over there and check on it and work with her to get the stuff um, through whatever resources is sent. All right, so if you have any donation towards that, just message message the group, message this group, and we'll take it from there. Or those of you who have my phone number, just send me a text on WhatsApp. 21. What's my number? I'm talking about 21. Um, Let me put it here. All right, so that's my number if you need to contact me regarding making donation to the young lady. I will speak to Franklin um, maybe Sunday because he's off celebrating the Sabbath now. So maybe Sunday I'll speak to him about this and we can arrange so that people could send money directly to him. And if you prefer to send it to me, I'll forward it to him, right? And so we can get that going. We will make public the list of persons who contributed also. All right. Have a blessed night. Take good care of yourself, right? And remember, um, those of you who had difficulties or suffered any damage or loss from the hurricane, we are here praying for you, and we hope that you will get over this soon. And please call up your family members, call up your friends who the storm might have affected, and just express your thoughts and wishes and let them know that they have support, even if you don't have money to send them. Support is good. People knowing that you're looking out for them or you care about them is significant, and you should always do that. All right, guys, have a blessed night. Take good care of yourself. Please share this broadcast so that more people can participate. And whatever time you watch this, please go ahead and comment in the chat, and so I know you saw it and that you participated. All right, stay blessed. Bye bye.